Listen, if there's ever a plea from us to join Barstool, I can fucking pack down some food. All right.
You know 'em, you love 'em. It's Tidbitz with the boys.
I want to start lifting heavy, so I've been eating a little bit more. And I saw a challenge on a stream from Barstool this past week that if I plan for, you and I could maybe do, or maybe not. I might just be hungry all the time, and that's what's making me think
this.
Sure. Did you see a thing? It's called the the Double Doug Challenge stream. No?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly.
So
I don't follow the Barstool guys enough to know anybody besides Big Cat and PFT. Like I don't.
Sure.
I do follow them though. Like I just cursory will be like, I don't know that guy, but he seems upset about the Phillies. Like I don't.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like
Max.
Like
yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about, and that is embarrassing to me that I
faces.
know exactly who you're talking about. The big guy with the long black hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what they did, and I actually DM'd Big Cat recently and asked him to give us a podcast contract. Did not respond, unfortunately, but we're working on it. I've got 90 subscribers on YouTube now. Did I tell you that?
I saw that, dude.
I'm
like
up to 90.
2 videos ago, you were like, 71 subscribers. Like I'm getting there, dude. 90's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm putting out content. Mike Finch has helped quite a bit. He's called me out a few times on his channel, and he has like 10,000 subscribers. And so
Did Mike Finch mention us on
no,
this podcast?
No,
be great. No,
I'm embarrassed of this podcast, so I told him not to. No, I'm just kidding. But so anyway, he's driving, and it's like 10 guys in a Sprinter van. And what they did last year, they had less guys. They would go through a drive-thru and be like, "Hey, give me whatever the guy in front of us had." And then depending on if it was like a single guy on his way home or a family of people, they would have to eat whatever the person in front of them ordered, which I've seen that on social media. Other people do as well. They did this like a year ago. So this year they did it a little different because they had more people in the van, and they did the Double Doug Challenge, which was give me whatever the person in front of me ordered times 2, which gets out of hand quick.
What is the purpose of this? Are they just trying to eat as much as they can? What's
yes.
going on here?
So the point is to try to make it to as many places in one night and eat your way, drive-through restaurants, and as long as there's a drive-through, before either there's none left, right, or they puke.
Yeah.
So that's literally that's it. And last year someone puked. So.
And you have to finish the food before you go? Is that what it?
Exactly. So basically,
oh my God.
You can go to every restaurant once, and you can do one repeat. So you can choose one restaurant to go to twice, and you can do 2 dessert places and 1 drink place. Because it's like you could drive through Starbucks 4 or 5 times and just like get a latte or something, and you're fine. But anyway, so they start out, 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? With each new stream follower, they can like add new people to the stream so that more people can eat. And they make it through, I don't know, like 14 places. It's starting to get late. They're running out of places to go to. They have strategy. It's very fun. And
it actually does seem kind of fun.
I feel like with your friends, that would be a blast. If I could bring a couple of J's in my breast pocket, we could go all night. All right. I'm a bottomless pit at that point, but I don't do that anymore. If anyone's noticed recently that I'm less funny, I don't do that anymore. What'd you say?
If let's say you go to Burger King, right, and it's only a single person that orders a Whopper, is there hey guys, we need to cut this Whopper into 6 different sections, or are we like, hey, Steve loves Whoppers, just let him eat this one?
It's
like, how does that work?
It's whatever you want. It's a la carte. It's however you want to play the challenge.
Just Lady and the Tramp, 2 guys eating a Whopper at the same time.
There was some weird makeouts that happened because there was an original chicken sandwich. They met in the middle. But it was so interesting to watch because same thing. They were like, all right, the couple of the big guys, they were like, you don't get to eat yet because we're saving you for later. So there was literally at one point, this guy Deutsch is like, if I don't eat something soon, I might implode. I waited all day to eat this.
That's so fucking
They're fucking
funny.
starving, you know. They'll eat like a small fry just to keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Because it is true.
Yeah.
If you stuff and then don't eat for like 45 minutes, there's no room left for anything. Mike Kadick, I think is his name. He was like in Indiana, the center for Indiana University, works for them now. He ate like 2 large mac and cheeses from KFC. Basically, it started rough, and then they had a good stretch, and then they hit KFC and had to eat like 16 tenders with 8 biscuits, 2 large mac and cheeses, and 2 large coleslaws, and then it was downhill from there. And I'm not someone who normally is like, oh, puking is so funny.
Yeah.
But it got to the point where I think it was Tate, Barstool Tate is his name, which he didn't even eat. Maybe I wasn't paying attention or he just wasn't talking a lot. He did not eat as much as the other guys, but he must have a sensitive stomach because he's like, pull over. I got to fucking puke. And he jumps out. And then what are the other 8 guys who have also just eaten massive amounts of food going to do as soon as one guy starts throwing up? So they're in the parking lot of like a Kohl's in fucking Glenbrook or something. I think I made that place up. And just 8 dudes are puking in this parking lot standing outside of the Sprinter van. And I'm watching this in the middle of the night and I'm crying laughing. Madison's asleep because she's preggo and she needs a good night's sleep. And I'm just like peeing my pants laughing watching this. It was fucking disgusting. And they just kept fucking puking. And I'm like, oh my God, who am I that I think this is so funny? I want to give it a shot. I'll fast for 3 days and then just let's eat.
I'm with you on the puking thing. Sometimes it is like, it just doesn't hit me right, but sometimes it can be hilarious. So I'm with you on that. I didn't understand the premise at first. Now that I get it, I actually do think like how, you know what, dude? I think I've seen this actually. Now that I'm thinking back to it, I just saw like a camera in a van with a bunch of guys who were like yelling and being crazy. So I didn't really understand what was happening. But now I'm thinking back, like, how psyched would you be to get to a spot where it was like only a small ice cream cone?
Literally
like, would be your thing. Like that would be fucking incredible.
Oh my God.
That's really fucking
especially
funny.
at a place like at McDonald's where it could be 2 double cheeseburgers, 4 Big Macs, you know, it could really fuck you.
Yeah, and the other thing I think about is how do they have like a running total how much money they're spending on all this? Because that would be hilarious to see.
That is true too. They don't worry about money.
Like
I think
$1,000.
It had to have been. It was so expensive. But they did have a calorie counter, so it was like we've been to 11 places and we've eaten a total of 21,000 calories. You know what I mean? Between the 10 guys, I think it ended up closer to 30. But I don't know, man. I think that.
Can you edit the meals at all? Like not take something out, but like
no.
Can I just be like, I don't want onions on this?
No.
I really don't.
Nope.
No. I'm gonna have to get the onions to Deutsch or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Deutsch is eating onions, brother. I'll Deutsch your onions, man. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
It really cracked me up.
I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it.
Listen, if there's ever a plea from us to join Barstool, I can fucking pack down some food. All right. So call me in before the Triple Doug Challenge next year. We're gonna need an RV to go through these and fucking for all these guys, but I'll pack down a couple of Whoppers, maybe a Good and Plenty, a couple of milkshakes. Put me on the roster.